Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you some cool spots to rack up some kills, get some kill streaks, and own people. Most of these spots can be used for different game modes, like Nuketown 24/7, or if you guys are playing some Capture the Flag, if you're playing quickscopes with your friends. Most of these work for a lot of different spots. That first spot is pretty good, because from most angles you can't actually see people. What I would recommend if you're going to stay in there is a submachine gun so the barrel doesn't stick out of the window. And this bush right here, I would actually recommend this spot as the highest, the best spot that you should take. So yeah, that's that. Third spot here is by this car. By this car. And one of the most important things, you gotta make sure you blow it up first so that no one can blow it up, and then you're done. And that spot I wouldn't really recommend because there's actually a lot of ways people can get to you unless you have teammates. And I wouldn't stand in that truck unless you're playing quick scopes. Because most of your body is concealed, so people can't see you and people can't shoot you. So yeah, and I wouldn't recommend standing up on this like roof, I guess, for too long, because you're pretty open. And this corner is also an extremely good spot, like on top of that bush, because if people walk in the door, there's a 75% chance, just guessing, that's not an actual like amount, that they're just gonna pass you up and go straight to the window to look for more people. And if people come in the window, then you'll see them. Just make sure if you're gonna camp there, you're staring at the window. So that's that. I wouldn't recommend standing on that bed unless you're going for a quick snipe or something. And I wouldn't. And that corner back there is actually another good spot because most people don't really look over there. But it is like most people use that spot, so there might be a couple cautious people that come by and see you. So don't be mad if I'm if someone catches you there, but I said they didn't, because I didn't, and they probably will see you there eventually, because that's a pretty heavy spot to use. I wouldn't recommend using this spot unless you had a motion sensor or a claymore. And I would probably say claymore is better because, ghost and ninja. So yeah, because there is 3 entrances. And this corner little barrel, I would only recommend staying here for about, I don't know, like 3 or 4 kills. Because if you stay there for too long, people are going to start seeing you because you don't really blend in with that wall over there. And these 2 corners are pretty good, but I would recommend standing in the first one that I stood in. So yeah, because the second one, people can come up on your left and they'll see you right away. And this is the last spot behind the car. And yeah, so I have actually 3 things that I'd like to show you guys today, and those other 2. Sorry, I had to yawn there. The other 2 are up next, and yeah. So here we go. Alright, the second part I'm going to be showing you guys is how to we'll set up a quickscope lobby, and I use this whenever I do quickscope, well, not quickscopes, but I guess just snipers. And mostly because it's set up to where no noobs or no like people that like to cheat because they think they're cool can use it. So yeah, and here we go. Okay, I am back. I just had to cut a little piece out of that video there. I should have done it before, but I'm a bit lazy. So yeah, my friend just joined, and actually the first thing I'm going to show you before I show you how to set up the sniper game class, whatever you want to call it, is the classes that I use online. And these are all 7 of them. And I'm not whatever prestige it takes to get 10 classes, so that's why I only have 7. And that's why I kind of like Modern Warfare 3s, because you don't have to prestige to get all 10 times to get all your classes. So that's that. My highest class would probably be AUG Red Dot Sight. I really like to use that. It's probably the best gun in the game. After, well, not after nothing, because FAMAS got some like demotions, I guess, because it was really overpowered, and they kind of sped up the gun to make it more like a submachine gun, and you run out of ammo faster. And the AUG is kind of just right. It's not too like fast, and it's not too slow. It doesn't take too long to reload. It's got good iron sights, it's got good red dot sight, and the ACOG, if you want to use that, isn't bad like all the other ACOGs. So yeah, that's that. And here we go. I'm gonna show you guys how to set up Quicksilver class. First thing you want to do is make sure that both of the health are on minuscule. Health regeneration can be on normal, and make sure explosive damage is reduced. I would recommend Tomahawk, L96 extended mags, and a small first secondary so there's no secondaries. Willie Pete so they can't kill you. Sleight of hand, marathon, and scavenger. So those are the 3 things that I wanted to show you guys. I think there's still a little bit left to show you guys. Health 50%, health regeneration normal. I would also recommend making a variable zoom class so that things can, like, if people want to use this class and they can, there's no complaining. So yeah, people love gold, so that's why I put it on there. Make sure you don't use decoys because those can actually kill you, and make sure you give them a small so they can't use your secondary. Tomahawk, because Tomahawks are pro. Yeah. And actually, if you didn't know this already, you can actually just turn off all the other classes so they can't just pull out their own classes and kill you down. And make sure you put damage on maximum and explosive damage on reduced. Movement speed should be at normal. Sprint speed at normal. And actually, there is one more thing. After a while of playing, me and my friends figured out that if you put everything on maximum, like the movement speed and sprint speed, it's extremely fun because it's like you're just flying